Our first guest today in studio, Brock Whitney of BYU Baseball. Brock, welcome to the set, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's customary for all of our guests to put makeup on before they come on. No, I'm just kidding. It's not.
Missed out on that one.
Oh, it's okay.
I have every day, dude, so don't worry about it.
Brock, you are a multi-talented person. Okay, and we're going to start with something that's kind of off the grid, and that is you were a member of the Unicycle Club at Bingham High School.
This is a famous club.
With former BYU kicker Justin Sorensen. Who is the better unicycler?
Is
you
that
were
the right
Justin.
phrase?
Definitely Justin Sorensen. He's the one that actually got me into it. He's a downhill national mountain champion or something like that.
There's such a thing?
Oh, yeah.
There's a downhill national champion in unicycling? That's amazing.
Yeah, so
Do you guys have an intramural unicycle team or something? you work with?
intramural basketball, unicycle, or something like that. Yeah.
Have you used it at BYU? You have the unicycle? You use it?
I used to. It's kind of after the mission, I've kind of set it aside. But yeah, we used to go up on campus and unicycle around. So
The unicycle gang.
What kind of looks would you get when you're riding around on your unicycles?
definitely, you're going by and people are like, "What?" in the-" It's fun.
That's awesome. Senior first baseman Brock Whitney on BYU Sports Nation with Spencer Linton and Jerem Jordan. Your baseball experience at BYU has kind of been all over the place, playing in different conferences, and now you're in the West Coast Conference. You had a great run last year. You lost a lot of talent. A lot of your buddies went to the draft. You're back for your senior year. Now you're battling with an outside shot to get in the top 4. That's the goal, get to the conference tournament.
Yep.
Do you still feel like that is something that this team can accomplish this year?
Oh yeah, I think it's within reach, especially in this conference with everyone being so evenly matched. People are going to beat up on each other, and we've played a lot of good teams so far, and away from home. So this home stretch coming up is going to be good to us. Hopefully, we can get some people out and start figuring it out and playing well and stringing some wins together. So
We were in Las Vegas at the West Coast Conference basketball tournament when the no-hitter happened. And I saw that you had a link from somebody. You tweeted hashtag SC Top 10, and Sports Center shows Colton Mahoney's final pitch. What role did you play in maybe getting that to Sports Center?
well, immediately when it happened, I was like, "Oh, we're going to get on ESPN tonight."
Yeah.
And I just thought, somebody would probably tweet in a video on the team. Somebody would have it, and I kept waiting, and didn't really hear anything. Was checking Twitter and stuff like that, and finally was like, well, nobody else is going to do it. I guess I better do it. I had to create a YouTube account, had to do everything. So yeah, it was worth it, and it was cool to see us on there and get some national hype. So it was
That
it was
moment,
awesome.
you guys are probably
Did
in the hotel.
Colton take you out to dinner? I hope so. Something.
No.
Yeah, well, you
nothing
need
like
to get
that.
on him about that.
Did you end up making the put-out ride for the final out?
Yeah, he struck him out, dropped third strike, and
Yeah. And the whole
catch
bench
it
goes,
too.
ah! And then they stop because they're like,
Silent.
oh, shoot, we need to finish it. And you catch it, and bang.
yeah,
Where'd that ball go? You
gave
immediately give it to Colton?
it to Colton.
You
yeah.
hold on to it till the melee's over?
Yeah.
Like, how does that work?
Yeah, held on to it. If I ever make the last put, I always hold on to the ball, and definitely he deserved that ball. So.
Oh, yeah. He brought it in. He's been on the show. He brought it in and showed us. We wanted to keep it. He didn't let us keep it.
No.
But I think he said that if he's asked, he'd put it in the Legacy Hall there, which is a great spot for it.
Yeah.
Let people see it. That's cool.
Brock Whitney, senior first baseman for BYU Baseball, joining BYU Sports Nation. Brock, I actually met you in Palm Springs before I had any idea that I was going to be back here working. I was working as a sportscaster in Southern California. And
Living the life. Now you're stuck here with us.
yeah, what did I do?
I'm glad you're here.
I'm sitting in church, and in walk these two guys, and someone says,
Good-looking dudes.
Hey,
right?
didn't you go to BYU? I'm like, yeah. Like those two guys play baseball at BYU, and they're playing for the Palm Springs Power, which is like a summer collegiate all-star team. I'm just gonna start with this. It's so stinking hot in Palm Springs in July and August. What would make you even want to think about going down there to play baseball?
Well, the Power are a good team. Historically, they've been really good, and while we were down there, they won the conference tournament or whatever it was, and
The SCCBL.
yep,
Everyone knows that.
and We had a connection down there, Adam, who I went down with.
Adam Law, yep.
They had a family friend that we stayed with, and obviously they had a pool.
Yeah.
So we'd hang out at the pool to cool off and get nice and tan. But no, it was really fun. We had a good experience and had a great time. So
Did you golf more or swim more?
golf.
Nice.
Yeah,
ton of golf.
every off day we were out there either on the range or hitting the links. So
This
it was
guy has
fun.
the golf connection, Spencer.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, if you ever want to go to Palm Springs, you should call me up.
You're throwing that out there to the nation? What the heck, man? You're nice. Wow.
Brock Whitney on BYU Sports Nation. You start a critical series with Loyola Marymount tomorrow. You're back home playing in your familiar digs. You haven't had a ton of home games this year. Where is the mentality of the team right now as you approach this 3-game series with LMU?
I think we're focused and definitely know that we've got to start playing well to have an outside shot at getting into the tournament. Obviously, that's our goal, but we're excited to be home. Tough road trip and long road trip, but it was. I think we're excited, focused, and just ready to get going at home and try and string a couple wins together. So
We love to play catch here, Brock. Literally almost every day. We get restless. We go outside.
That's what we do.
We play on the Marriott Center lawn like just for 10 minutes or whatever, just to relax, right? So one day we were talking about the nuances of the first baseman. There's like the stretch where you're like annoyed, you like stretch out like,
you gotta dig it.
I got to dig it up.
Like super emphatic dig.
There's the nod of like, hey, nice throw, nice play, or whatever. What are the little subtle things that you can do with your infielders to be like, man, you're annoying me, or hey, great throw, brother, without saying anything?
It's all about body language, right? Just the way you conduct yourself. But actually this year it's been relatively nice. Haven't had a lot of digs, and we've played well. So I got to tip my hat to my infielders. So
That would be a body language thing. What other body language things do you do to send signals in the play?
I love the
yeah,
just the
kind of
nod.
a
Yeah.
nod, like, yep, great throw, right in the money.
Right on
Didn't
the
have to
money.
move. I appreciate that.
got it.
Yeah. What else do you do to kind of
When
use body language?
you dig it, you kind of like
Put your hands out to the side?
yeah. Like,
You should
let's
be
go,
over the
come on.
top, like you dig it. Come on.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach would love that.
What's when you huddle at the mound with a pitcher or something, Desmond Polson or somebody, and you're having that conversation? What's that like when you weigh in? Because a lot of it is like pitcher catcher. You're just kind of hanging out. But what can you say to keep the mood light?
Like you said, just try and keep the mood light. Try and keep them, focused and not thinking too much. And just a lot of time I say, hey, work ahead, stay ahead. It's easy like that, and they're like, oh yeah, it's easy.
Yeah,
Try
super
it. Try
easy.
it
You come and do
First
it, Brock.
baseman. What do you?
You come take the ball and pitch.
You're almost a DH, man. Come on, leave me alone. I'm working here. What's something funny that is said in that moment? You guys have fun in that moment?
randomness.
At one point this year, Jeff Barker, he was kind of struggling.
WCC Pitcher of the Week.
Yes, I saw that. He was kind of struggling, and Des and Mahoney had thrown really well that week. So I just walked up and said, hey, it's not that hard. Just go out there and be like Des and Mahoney. And he just, a lot harder than it looks, man.
Super mad.
And then he did the body language.
No, this is
Dang,
not
man.
easy.
No, he wasn't mad. He laughed and shrugged it off. So,
Do you have any like random team cheers or anything that make unique or BYU baseball unique? Just I remember like back in the day in 2006 they had the power of twos. So like 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. They would all like shake their hats. A former pitcher told me that, and so I haven't seen that this year. So I'm wondering, are there any weird things that you guys do in the dugout?
oftentimes when it's two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, we pull out the Indian, and you rub the bill or your cap, and as the pitcher goes into the windup, you pull the arrow back and shoot the pitcher.
This could be the Hunger Games nowadays. This could be just
We
about
do the Indian
Legolas.
because our shortstop's nickname is Chief, and
Okay.
he likes to do that. He'll do that when he hits a double too. So, but we try to have fun and keep it light in the dugout. But
Hayden Nilsson?
yeah,
Yeah, shortstop. Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Brock Whitney with us on BYU Sports Nation. We're talking about now the idiosyncrasies of baseball, and it's such a delicate game. How do you keep from going crazy when you like when you consider a bad hop or, it hits off the bag and that's how you lose the game. How do you stay sane in such a delicate game like baseball?
You got to have a short memory. That's been preached to me ever since I was little. And, try and not be on the roller coaster ride. Try and have an even keel approach. And like you said, it's a long game. Funny things happen. And, you just got to, shrug it off. It's no big deal.
Brock Whitney's on BYU Sports Nation. We like Mike Littlewood a lot. We think he's awesome. He's come on the show a couple times. Give us something we can use, not against him, but with him, that he'd be like, how did you know that? Something about Coach Littlewood.
He's got to go too sane.
Yes.
Figure it out.
Figure it out, Coach.
He actually got burned in the Christmas party that we have where we give kind of gag gifts. And the guy that got him, gave him a shirt and whistle, said, figure it out. And so just maybe just drop that line one time next time you talk to him.
Okay.
And,
Hey, Coach, figure it out, huh?
you might get
Figure it out.
He's probably watching right now. So, Coach, figure it out.
Hey, Brock, would you please sign our BYU Sports Nation Rise Up flag before you go? The Cougars opening a series with LMU tomorrow. That game will be broadcast live on BYU TV starting at 8 Eastern, 6 Mountain.